You don't need more traffic, you need more traction. Let me show you how to turn your warm visitors into booked appointments. Now, if you run ads or if you're sending traffic to a landing page and that page doesn't book appointments for you consistently, then I want you to watch this video. In this video, I want to show you what I call a high intent landing page, right? One that consistently books appointments for a very specific type of person in your funnel, right? So if you take a look at the funnel, you notice there are different levels to it. Top part of the funnel, which are cold leads, you have cold leads there, and then the bottom part of the funnel where you have your warm leads, right? So I'm really focusing on warm leads today and how you actually convert your warm leads into booked appointments. Cool. All right. So if you don't know who I am Daniel, the CEO of Kami, and it's a software company that builds AI systems to automatically book appointments, right? Consistently and automatically book appointments. I've built and tested hundreds of landing pages across different industries, and today I'm breaking down exactly how to design a landing page for high intent conversions. All right, cool. So let's get into the problem. Like I said earlier, there are different stages in a funnel, right? You have the top of the funnel, which contains cold traffic, and then the bottom of the funnel that contains warm traffic. Now, you can't use the same page for people who are cold and the same people who are warm, because they are here for different reasons. People that are cold, they don't really know you, they don't really trust you, they haven't really consumed your lead magnet. People that are warm, they know you, they trust you, they know what you do, and they're probably willing to buy from you. So you can't use the same structure in the landing page for them. So what do you do instead? That's what the solution is. You need to build a high intent conversion page. And here's the structure of the page, right? So first, you have your header, the first text they see on your hero section. You want this header to match what you said in the traffic source. So let's say you are sending an email to your email list. These are people who already know you. So that's a warm list. And you tell them, oh, whatever your promise is, right? You put your offer in there. You want the title of this page that's supposed to turn them into booked appointments. You want the title of this page to be the same as the promise you made in that email, right? Imagining that email is your traffic source. So that's the first thing. So it's congruent, right? From step 1 to step 2 in your funnel. Now, the second thing is, instead of writing any fancy text, trying to convince them and all that stuff, no sales text here, no sales copy. Immediately right there in the header, you want your scheduler. You want either you're using Calendly or you're using Tidecard, whatever scheduler you're using, maybe even Google Calendar. I know they have one. You want it to be right there embedded in the hero section. You wouldn't do this for cold traffic. For cold traffic, you want to probably give them a lead magnet and all that. So there are other content you want to put in there. But for warm traffic, which I'm trying to focus on in this video, you want the scheduler there immediately. Now, you might be thinking, why not just send them the scheduler link? You shouldn't do that because you can't really track how they reacted on the page. You don't really get usage analytics from that. You also can't follow up with them depending on the action they took on the page, right? So you can control it more if you put it on your own dedicated landing page, right? So you put the scheduler in the hero section, and if they want to book their appointments, they click on the link, they see it there, they book it, all good and fine. Now, you still need to add supporting content below that page, because let's say they just go and they still want to really understand what your offer is, right? Or what the promotion is, right? All right, now the last thing you want to do in this page is add AI to the page. If you really want to maximize your conversions, for people who are a little warm, but they're not really sold on what you are doing yet, the AI can be there to speak with them and push them over the edge. And also, some people don't like manually filling out forms, especially if you're asking a lot of questions. I feel like you shouldn't ask questions at all, but some people do. But your AI could ask these questions to make sure they are qualified, right? So it feels more like a conversation than filling out a form. And then AI can also automatically book the appointment, which, as I mentioned earlier, that's what the software I've built for my company does. So yeah, I mean, that's the process of building a high converting landing page. Now, for a live example, I'm actually going to build one for myself right now and my offers. So let's get into it. All right, so I've spent a few hours building a live example of a high converting landing page for my own offer, right? So I have an offer that says, we'll build your landing page in 48 hours, right? And so we're just going to walk through the checklist, right? So this landing page, right, specifically for people who already know about the offer and who are already interested. So this landing page is just pushing them over the edge. So match the promise. I do cold outreach on LinkedIn, and this is the exact title we use in the messages, right? So it makes it congruent. Second thing is the booking page, which is the huge thing that just sits right there at the middle of the page that allows them book, right? Instead of going to another link. So I have here the offer, just reiterating it one last time, and then they can instantly book. I use Tidycar for my bookings, and if people don't like this small version of it, I also built the ability to expand it. And this expansion, this is what took most of my time building this. It maintains its state, meaning if I fill out the form and I close it, in the smaller version, it maintains the state. That's what took majority of time to build. Yeah. And then number 3, item 3 is add supporting content below. So below it, this is the supporting content, right? We mention our bonuses, we mention our guarantee, and then we have other links here. All right, cool. And then the last thing is to put AI on the page, which I would dedicate a next episode entirely to how we actually build AI agents using our proprietary software, Kami AI, and how we put that on our landing pages. That's going to be all for now. If you have any questions, any comments, just drop them down below. Then like the video, subscribe, share, all that YouTube jazz, and I will catch you in the next episode. Ciao.